knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. Stop being okay with everything. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. To know that we know what we know, and that we do not know what we do not know, that is true knowledge. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up, but when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. You don't have to like someone, but you have to treat them as you wish to be treated. The heart's memory eliminates the bad and magnifies the good. Having the life of your dreams is simple. Make conscious choices. What we can change is our perceptions, which have the effect of changing everything. And if my heart be scarred and burned, the safer I for all I learned. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. The petty thief is imprisoned, but the big thief becomes a feudal lord. We can't avoid reasoning, we can only avoid doing it well. The more powerful the class, the more it claims not to exist. In the haunted house of life, art is the only stair that doesn't creak. Don't worry about the negative people may say about you. Learn from it and move on. Growing up is losing some illusions in order to acquire others. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. There are routes not to be followed, armies not to be attacked, citadels not to be besieged, territory not to be fought over. We have to speak the truth always, at any cost, and no matter what. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. Everything is hard before it is easy. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. There is no such thing as a great talent without great willpower. If you believe you can, you might. If you know you can, you will. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. Do what is right, not what is easy, nor what is popular. The serpent, if it wants to become the dragon, must eat itself. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. It isn't where you came from, it's where you're going that counts. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Be willing to leave the ground behind if you want to fly. The right way to go easy is to forget the right way. If your actions don't live up to your words, you have nothing to say. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. The company you choose to keep says a lot about who you are. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves and object to others not being like themselves. The longing for paradise is man's longing not to be man. When you are ignorant of the enemy but know yourself, your chances of winning or losing are equal. People who belittle people will belittle people and will accomplish very little. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. No matter how good you get, you can always get better, and that's the exciting part. Cherish that which is in you and shut out that which is without, for much knowledge is a curse. If at first you don't succeed, destroy all evidence that you've tried. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. You know, the minute you stop thinking about it, it'll happen. You can change your mind. Don't let your mind change you. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. What cannot be said, above all, must not be silenced, but written. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. When we're connected to others, we become better people. Living never wore one so much as the effort not to live. Man is no longer an artist. He has become a work of art. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. You see me walking away, I see myself walking towards greatness. One who has few must prepare against the enemy. One who has many makes the enemy prepare against him. Aslan, you doubt your value. Don't run from who you are. Done is better than perfect. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. It's failure that gives you the proper perspective on success. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. He who doesn't understand history is doomed to repeat it. If you wish to be out front, then act as if you were behind. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. Maybe other people will try to limit me, but I don't limit myself. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. He who is highly esteemed is not easily conspired against. It was the truth, and like any truth, it was powerful. We all have 2 lives. The second one starts when we realize that we only have one. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. I don't paint dreams or nightmares. I paint my own reality. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. If thinking should precede acting, then acting must succeed thinking. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. The reason why the universe is eternal is that it does not live for itself. It gives life to others as it transforms. Either in conflict with others or in harmony with them, we go through life like a runaway horse, unable to stop. Procrastination makes easy things hard and hard things harder. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. You must accept the truth from whatever source it comes. Home is where somebody notices when you are no longer there. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.